The first time I stepped into Pakistan's dressing room, I was shocked. The whole environment was toxic. Almost all the senior players are either just shouting at me and the other juniors, or sitting and abusing the team management and saying how they are being treated unfairly. My thinking was straightforward. The board chose me. Majid Khan, the then CEO of PCB, believed in me so much that he said he would drop half the senior players from the team if I wasn't played. That's why I had no problem with the board. Rather, I was grateful to the board for giving me the opportunity to realize my dream. But gradually, I realized that this negativity is the normal appearance of the team. Then, I separated myself mentally. In the beginning, I was so happy to play for the country that nothing could dampen the spirit. Later, I realized it was necessary to keep this distance. Like me, Shahid Afridi, Azhar Mahmood, Saqlain Mushtaq, Shahid Nazir, Abdur Razak, Salim Elahira also kept themselves away from dressing room politics. We lived together and became friends for the rest of our lives. We spent so much time together that our families probably didn't even know us that well. Those were great times. I often joked with them, especially during net practice. Someone might be looking at the sky while catching the ball. I would pull down my trousers from behind. Afridi loved to sleep. He found a corner in the dressing room so as not to be seen by anyone, especially the captain. One day, I am very tired, need some sleep. But it is not easy to wake up or move Afridi. I went and shook Afridi's body, said, "Wasim Bhai is looking for you." He immediately stood up. I went to lie down in his place. Getting a massage was another battle. Some always had massages, while others sat and waited. I thought, this will not work. One day, I took etching powder and mixed it with massage oil. Then what a laugh. They quit the massage pretty quickly. However, I was caught and had to be scolded. We all loved swimming in the sea. I would hide behind rocks while swimming, then suddenly dive in and grab someone's leg. They thought the shark had arrived. I used to laugh when I heard them scream. However, they did not leave me when they got the chance. Once we all decided together, we will sunbathe. Allah has already given us a beautiful copper color. But we decided to take off our clothes and hang out on the beaches of St. Lucia, swimming and sleeping. After 2 days, the situation worsened. Huge blisters on the back. Sleep means pain. I used to sit up all night whenever he fell asleep, and I would wake him up with hot water in his hand. And now? Now, if you go out in the sun, apply sunblock, no matter how bad it looks. Once a terrible funny incident happened between Saqlain Mushtaq and Javed Miandad. Saqlain was playing well then, but it seemed as though he would be dropped for the next match. Unsettled, the coach called Miandad. "Why is this going to happen?" But did not get any response. The next morning, I saw Saqlain sitting in a corner with a black face, and her eyes were wide and she was swallowing Miandad. Miandad looks very calm, which is not usually seen. We understand that something is going to happen today. Suddenly, Saqlain jumped up and shouted, "Why do you leave me? Tell me the reason!" He took the bat in his hand and ran towards Miandad. Miandad gave a run to save his life. He went straight to the board chairman's office, angry Saqlain with a bat behind him. We all laughed and ran after the two. Miandad entered first. One by one, we also entered the chairman's room. Bat in the hands of Saqlain will teach Miandad something. Miandad is already devastated. The players have come to kill the coach. Seeing our smile on this side, his mood is getting worse. Just then came the two gentlemen of cricket, Inzamam ul Haq and Saeed Anwar. They came and tried to pacify Saqlain. He said, "Forgive Miandad." They started quoting from the hadith. "Brother, this hadith says, 'Forgive me.'" An angry Miandad said from one side, "There is no hadith for me? I'm beating." They said very seriously, "Yes, it is said that you are the elder, so you must forgive." We all started laughing again. Another thing was that praying together was compulsory for the group. But when it was time to pray, the dressing room would be empty. Someone would suddenly enter the bathroom. Someone would think that he was in a hurry to do some work. My own knees would completely lock up by the end of the day, so prostrating was very difficult. I was also in the missing group, but Inzamam was devoted to prayer. He went from room to find everyone. Some would come directly from the club to attend Fajr prayers. During the 1999 World Cup, we were so happy that there was no need to go out. The seniors were cheerful, tolerated our mischief, throwing water at each other, joking, laughing.